4. Listen. Before we proceed with today's listening, please watch 4A1 read and 4A2 vocabulary before you continue with this video. In that reading we read about extraordinary plants, and today we have more extraordinary plants. We see flowers and trees every day, but have you ever seen something that looks like this or like this tree? A. Listen and answer. Where does the extract come from? The extract, the recording, the extract that you will listen to, where does it come from? Does it come from a news program or a wildlife documentary? Wildlife is animals and plants growing in natural conditions without human interference. Documentary, it's a type of movies that show facts about people, animals, or plants. Or is it from an interview like when two people are talking to each other? One is interviewing the other, he is asking him questions, and the other is answering these questions. B. Listen again and tick the correct boxes. We have Rafflesia, which is the name of this flower. This flower is called Rafflesia. And we have General Sherman. This tree is called General Sherman. Both means Rafflesia and General Sherman. Neither means not Rafflesia and not General Sherman. You will read this statement or this fact and you will decide. 1. It got its name from a person. Which one got its name, Rafflesia, from a person? That means there is a person named Rafflesia, or there is a person named General Sherman. Is it this, both Rafflesia and General Sherman, or neither? Not Rafflesia and not General Sherman. 2. It's dangerous for humans. It can harm you if you come close. 3. It smells very bad. Very bad smell. 4. It is a record breaker. Record breaker means there's nothing like it. For example, if it's very big and it's a record breaker, that means it's the biggest. If it's small and it's a record breaker, that means it's the smallest. 5. It will live for a long time. It doesn't die soon. Which one of these? Or maybe both, or maybe neither. Now listen and find out.
Plants have been on the planet for billions of years, and they live just about everywhere. In this series, we look at plants that stand out from the rest. Here I am in the Indonesian rainforest. Walking through the jungle, I can see many plants and flowers, but none are as impressive as the one I'm looking for. It is quite simply the biggest flower in the world. Dr. Joseph Arnold discovered it in 1818, and he named it after the explorer Sir Thomas Stamford Raffles. The plant's name is Rafflesia. Now, they are difficult to find, and they only last for 2 to 3 days. I haven't seen one yet, but I know one is near. That's because Rafflesia has a very strong smell. It smells like rotting dead bodies. It smells awful to us, but insects just love it. The plant attracts them from kilometers away. And there it is, in all its splendor. I'm in California now, and I'm in a different kind of forest. It's the Sequoia National Park, and all these trees around me are giant sequoias. These trees live for thousands of years and reach heights of more than 70 meters. There is one, however, that is the largest of them all. They call it General Sherman, after the famous American soldier and hero, and it is the largest tree in the world. Now, It's not the tallest tree in the world, but it is 84 meters tall, and it has got a huge 11-meter wide trunk. Scientists say the wood in General Sherman would weigh 2,100 tons, making it the heaviest living thing on the planet. In 2006, a branch fell from the tree. Now, because of General Sherman's size, this was no ordinary branch. It was 2 meters wide and 30 meters long, bigger than most trees. Scientists say it's natural for these trees to lose branches, and the tree is in good health. So, even though it's about 2,500 years old, it's still got a long life ahead.
Were you able to find the answers? Yes? Very good. No? You can play back this video from the beginning and try to listen more carefully. Maybe you will find out the answers this time. And if you did that and still unable to answer these questions, follow me. I will show you the listening transcript. Let's read this transcript together. Plants have been on the planet for billions of years. Planet like planet Earth. In our solar system there are many planets like Neptune, Jupiter, Uranus, Earth, Mercury. All these are planets, and they live just about everywhere. In this series, number of things that are similar to each other. We look at plants that stand out from the rest. They stand out from the rest. Stand out was the title of module 2, if you remember. Standing out means being different, not the same, unusual. Here, I am in the Indonesian rainforest. It's a forest in Indonesia, walking through the jungle. I can see many plants and flowers, but none are as impressive, none are as amazing as the one I'm looking for. That means I am searching for it. It's quite simply the biggest flower in the world. I'm looking for it for a simple reason. It is the biggest flower in the world. Dr. Joseph Arnold discovered it. He was the one to know about it first. He discovered it in 1818, and he named it after the explorer Sir Thomas Stamford Raffles. Okay, he named it after this man. Thomas Stamford Raffles is a man's name. When you name something after someone else, that means they both will have the same name. If you name your cat after your sister's name, let's say that your sister's name is Sally, and you name your cat Sally, so you named the cat after your sister. This is the meaning of this. So the plant takes its name from the explorer Thomas Stamford Raffles. The plant's name is Rafflesia because the explorer's name is Thomas Stamford Raffles. This is why they call it Rafflesia. Now, they are difficult to find, and they only live for 2 to 3 days. I haven't seen one yet, but I know one is near. That's because Rafflesia has a very strong smell. It smells like rotting dead bodies. After a body dies, it starts rotting, producing very bad smell. It smells awful. It smells very bad to us. But insects, like bees as an example, just love it. The plant attracts them, make them come from kilometers away. And there it is in all its splendor, in all its glory, in all its great looks. I'm in California now, and I'm in a different kind of forest. It's the Sequoia National Park, and all these trees around me are giant sequoias. Sequoias is the name of these trees, and these trees are giant, means they're huge, they're very big. These trees live for thousands of years. They can still stay alive for thousands of years and reach heights they can be more than 70 meters. There is one, however, that is the largest of them all, the biggest of them all. They call it General Sherman. This is its name, after the famous American soldier. Soldiers are fighters who fight in wars, and hero, when you do something very heroic, very good to people, you become a hero. So it carries its name from a soldier, American soldier, whose name was Sherman. So this tree is called Sherman after this soldier, and it's the largest tree in the world. So it's a record holder because it's the largest tree in the world. Now, it's not the tallest, it's not a record breaker because it's very tall. It's a record breaker because it's very large. It's tall and big, not the tallest, but it combines height with width and weight, which makes it the biggest thing in the world. But it is 84 meters tall. This is its height. And it has got a huge 11-meter wide trunk. We learned the meaning of trunk in the vocabulary lesson in 4A. This is its width. Scientists say the wood in General Sherman would weigh 2100 tons. This is the weight. So very tall, very wide, very heavy. Maybe not the widest thing in the world, not the tallest thing, but when you combine this height with this width, it gives you this massive weight, 2100 tons, 2100 tons, making it the heaviest. This is why it's a record breaker. It is the heaviest living thing on the planet, in our world. In 2006, a branch fell from the tree. Now, because of General Sherman's size, this was no ordinary branch. It wasn't normal branch. It wasn't like any tree's branch. It was 2 meters wide. Can you believe this is the width? 2 meters. And it was 3 meters long. Very tall. Bigger than most trees. Regular trees, ordinary trees are not this long, not this wide. 30 meters? Most trees are not like that. This is only a branch, not the tree. This is just a branch of General Sherman. Scientists say it's natural, it's normal for these trees to lose branches, and the tree is in good health. That doesn't mean that the tree is dying. No, it's a normal thing for these trees to lose branches. So even though it's about 2,500 years old, it's still got a long life ahead. Now we are ready to answer these questions. Where does the extract come from? A news program, a wildlife documentary, an interview. There was only one man talking, so this can't be an interview. It's coming from a wildlife documentary. Okay, which one got its name from a person? Both. General Sherman got it from an American soldier, and Rafflesia got it from an explorer, so both. Which one is dangerous for humans? Neither. Both of them are safe for humans. Which one smells bad? Rafflesia smells bad. It smells like rotting dead bodies, but insects love that smell. Which one is a record breaker? Both. Why? Rafflesia is the biggest flower in the world. Not the biggest thing, it's the biggest flower. And this tree is the heaviest. 2100 tons. 2100 tons of weight. It's the heaviest living thing. Which one can live for a very long time? General Sherman. It's already 2500 years old and it's still not dead, and scientists say that it can still live for a lot more than that. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please share it with friends. Goodbye.